Is Wildgate the next big space co-op hit, or just another game lost in the void?
In Wildgate, you and 3 other brave or very confused souls form a team of prospectors flying through a region called the Reach. Your goal? Find an ancient relic known as the Artifact, escape through a gate called, get ready for it, the Wildgate, or just vaporize every other team out there. Your call. During your cosmic treasure hunt, you'll explore wrecked ships, loot upgrades, and occasionally wonder why someone thought it was a great idea to leave salvageable gear floating in the most hostile vacuum in the galaxy. Priorities, right? You start as a robot named Prospector, who doesn't need oxygen and frankly makes everyone else look high maintenance. Other characters include a bird-dragon hybrid named Molfs, a goat man called Samo, a 4-armed alien Ion, and a very salty fish named Sal. Each has different passive traits, but the pool of playable characters in the demo feels kinda small. Hopefully, more will show up at launch because space needs more weirdos. If you decide to skip the tutorial, congrats, you're braver than most. But Wildgate is not the kind of game that rewards blind confidence. Without the tutorial, you might just wander around aimlessly, open airlocks you shouldn't, and push buttons that scream, "Don't touch me." The learning curve is steeper than your average ramp-up, and not in a fun figure-it-out-on-the-go way. If you want to survive longer than 10 minutes, hit the tutorial. Once you do, the game starts to click. You'll learn things like how to teleport back to your ship, fix your broken windows, and stop accidentally venting your team into space. All good survival skills. Let's talk weapons. The combat is solid, and shooting actually feels crunchy and satisfying. However, most guns other than the default assault rifle need some love. They just don't pack the same punch or offer much incentive to switch. Ship combat? Surprisingly fun. Even the starter turrets feel beefy. Wildgate uses a fixed flight plane system. You can strafe up and down, but not rotate like a full space sim. It's like driving a flying tank, which is oddly satisfying. The lack of left-right strafing adds tension to fights, but yeah, expect to smack into asteroids more than once. And no, the ship won't politely back away. It'll just sit there until you beg it to move. One of Wildgate's flashiest features is boarding enemy ships. It's chaotic and hilarious. Teleport in, try not to get immediately gunned down, and start messing things up. You're basically the raccoon of space. But these actions are super situational. Most matches still come down to raw PvP firepower. Sabotaging feels cool, but isn't always game-changing. Still, it's hard not to enjoy the moment when someone yells, "We're on fire!" and you're the reason. Now, here's where things get a little meh. The pacing. Early game? Total chaos. You're salvaging parts, scrambling around, trying not to blow up. Late game? Epic firefights, laser beams everywhere, screaming. Mid game? Waiting, just floating, maybe poking a wreckage, wondering if the pilot is AFK or just sightseeing. The middle chunk of every match feels like someone hit pause on the action. Technically, you could use probes or gather more scrap during this lull, but once your ship is upgraded, there's not much incentive. This creates a strange rhythm of go, 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 then nap time, then panic. It needs more engagement in those slow moments. Prospectors don't have unique active skills like you'd expect from a hero shooter. Instead, they come with passive abilities, while active tools like shields or grenades are shared across everyone. This makes the robot character kinda broken, in a good way. No oxygen problems, no tool recharging issues. Just vibe, repair, and repeat. The rest of the team? Constantly hunting down oxygen tanks like desperate space interns. The current meta might just be beat boop or bust. You're not just fighting humans, there are AI enemies too, and most of them are fun to fight, unless you're alone. Some monsters demand real teamwork to handle. One encounter, in particular, aggressively drains your oxygen, and if you're not the robot, prepare to stop every 15 seconds to gasp for air like you just ran upstairs holding a fish tank. Still, these PvE moments offer a nice break from PvP and feel like they belong in the game. Just bring friends, or bots, or a praetor. Visually, vibrant art style is familiar but effective. Characters and objects pop, and it's easy to tell what's interactable during hectic firefights. No complaints there. Sound design is also top-notch. Alerts, footsteps, gunfire, they're all crystal clear and helpful. You'll hear the chaos coming before you see it, which is ideal for a game where someone might board your ship and start a bonfire in engineering. The UI, however, could use a facelift. The menus are cluttered and confusing. Loadouts, characters, cosmetics, they all feel like they're hiding from you. Navigating it is like trying to find your car in a mall parking lot. Possible, but unnecessarily painful. Wildgate's demo shows a ton of potential. It mixes PvP and PvE with some light-hearted sci-fi chaos, and it delivers some genuinely fun moments, especially when you're under pressure, racing to fix your ship while it's falling apart around you. But pacing issues, limited character variety, and a confusing UI make the current experience feel more like a solid prototype than a finished product. There's fun to be had, but it'll take some tuning to keep players engaged long-term. Is it worth playing based on the demo? If you love chaotic co-op games, hero shooters in space, or just enjoy yelling at your friends mid-firefight, then yeah, it's worth checking out. But be warned, space is hard, and so is figuring out the menu. Let's hope the full version gives us more prospectors, tighter pacing, and a bit more polish. Until then, strap in, teleport often, and whatever you do, don't skip the tutorial. If this helped you decide whether Wildgate is your next chaotic space obsession, consider giving a like or checking out more reviews on the channel. See you in the Reach. Just don't steal my ship parts.